What up?
What up, gamers?
Today I'll be reviewing Doom Eternal. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm just doing everything from memory. So basically, if you're wondering what Doom Eternal is, it's basically a game where demons have invaded Earth and it's up to you to stop them. So, let's continue. Doom Eternal is a action game with lots of gore in it, so just warning you, this is not going to be rated PG. It's going to be rated pretty much anything with gore and violence in it, so just to be warned. Doom Eternal is a great game. In my opinion, it is packed full of action. It has lots of enemies that are all unique from previous Doom games all the way back in the 90s, from new enemies that have appeared all the way now in 2019. Doom Eternal was hyped to be like a really big, great game, and now has it lived up to its expectations? Let's find out. Doom Eternal, in my opinion, has lived up to its expectations. The reasons are as follows. There is countless reasons why the game wants to keep you moving. If you don't move, you're basically dead. Unlike in most games, you can literally just AFK, like in Destiny. You could like AFK or something. I don't know if you can AFK in Destiny, but it's a possibility. So yeah, unlike in most games, you have to be moving all the time. There is no grind. There are achievements, and you actually earn stuff from them. Unlike in most games, which basically just have, well, just blood and violence and an endless gore. No, that's Doom. But it is better than that. So basically, sorry if I'm just don't have a script for this. Doom has a really good story. Unlike in 2016, most people just ignored it and went for the violence, bloodshed, and gore. Sure, you can still do that, but they explain the story better. Not only that, but their new secrets, like their toys of all the demons, including you, except you're not a demon, you're a human. They had music CDs from Wolfenstein, from the original Wolfenstein games, and some of the original Doom games. There's a reason to explore in this game. Unlike in most shooters, you just go to the first room, kill every enemy, and then go to the next room and kill every enemy. Now, Doom Eternal is very fast-paced and very hard, but unlike the first game, this game is actually a challenge. There's parkour, where if you don't do it right, you could be stuck. And that's what I like about Doom. There's an excuse to keep playing on, unlike in most games, the excuse is just to get better rewards and weapons. Even the first mission, the environments are awesome. Like, buildings being ripped out of the ground, nests for demons that are made of gore and flesh of their fallen enemies, and even a heaven-like place that has fallen to the demon's corruption. They're all really cool-looking environments, and were really well detailed and put together. Like, sure, other games have really good detail, but Doom just tops it. Not only that, but Doom Eternal has this cool system that the original game that 2016 had called Glory Kills. Glory Kills are great animations that show the Doom guy taking out all of his anger on a demon. It's pretty cool, but also pretty violent. the single player campaign is obviously a single player campaign. It is single player, no multiplayer, unlike Halo. And yeah, it's pretty fun. It has a unique story, and at the spoiler warning, at the end, you fight a boss from Doom 2 that has a body and legs called the Icon of Sin. It returns, which in my opinion is pretty cool, because we get to see this iconic boss come back. Not only that, but some of the old enemies from Doom 2 came back, like the Pain Elemental, which I find is pretty cool. Sure, I may have it as my avatar on YouTube, but they're still annoying as heck. Anyway, I'd give the single player campaign a pretty good review. The single player campaign by itself could be made as a full-blown game in my opinion. Well, not maybe a full-blown game, but possibly like a segment or a DLC of the game. It would make, if Doom Eternal was a DLC for Doom 2016, it'd be one of the best DLCs in my opinion, and it would be worth buying. Okay, now let's get on to the multiplayer. I haven't really played multiplayer, but I've heard it's unique. When I first heard it, like, you summoning demons, all I could remember was 6-year-old me playing Garden Warfare 1, summoning in zombies or plants. But it's mature, and it's violent, and incredibly creepy. But, yeah. Not only that, but you get to play as demons in the, what is it? In the camp, not in the story, I was about to say story. In the, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, the battle mode. Why do I keep forgetting stuff? In battle mode, you do get to play as demons. You can play as the Marauder, the most annoying demon to ever exist. A Pain Elemental, my favorite demon. Not necessarily my favorite demon, just the coolest looking one in my opinion besides the Marauder. The Archvile, the annoying one. The Mancubus, the fat tank. What else? Sorry if I forget any. Think there's more. I don't know. You play as a regular Mancubus, not a Cyber Mancubus, by the way. If you played as Cyber Mancubus, you'd be broken. Yeah, overall the battle mode, I would probably give a very positive review, so like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Same like the campaign, I would give the campaign a 10 out of 10. It's just so cool. You're always moving, no matter if you're playing multiplayer or anything else. Well, you know what sucks about Doom Eternal? Someone made an option to turn down the music. Whoever did this is not a human. Not only that, but in the single player and multiplayer, you can customize your demon and slayer. Well, except in battle mode, you can only customize your demon. In single player, you can only customize slayer. But still, there are a bunch of unique stuff, like you can play as the classic Doom Slayer. You can play as 2016 Doom Slayer. You can play as Central Prime Doom Slayer, which is basically him from the place where he got kidnapped to and was served the Night Sentinels. And a bunch of neat and cool little details. Not only that, but the weapon upgrades are awesome. Like, in the gameplay, if you just saw, I had a fire chain hook. it rewards you for upgrading your weapons, unlike in most games, where it just says, congratulations, you've upgraded your weapon, you did it. Except this time, it actually rewards you. Like, I think you can get the Con Maker skin for the super shotgun that I have right now if you get the fire chain hook that I have. Not only that, but Doom is just so cool. Like, Doom has evolved. In my opinion, I would probably give Doom Eternal for the final verdict a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect game. Most people have given it a 5 out of 5, a 4 out of 5, a 9 out of 10, or a 10 out of 10. So don't be surprised that I called it a 10 out of 10. I love this game. Not only that, but they're cheat codes! So that way you can play back the old the missions with these cheat codes and become an overpowered, broken god. Yeah, anyway, continuing, that makes me increase the verdict to 11 out of 10, above the normal scale. What was I about to say? There's a season pass, but it's free. It is free, you heard me. It is not, there's not two. One for a starter and one for a person who spent $10 on the game. It's not like Destiny or Fortnite of all things, where there's only one season pass. It's like Halo, except the season pass is shorter and a lot better, and you get cool rewards from it. It makes you want to play the game. I cannot believe I'm actually upping a season pass. Now, people are just probably going to say, but Captain Standard, you're not supposed to be playing this game. It's rated M for mature. I don't care. It's epic. Yeah, I think Doom Eternal is for Doom Eternal is for newcomers of the franchise, like people who just got into Doom or like saw it, and it's also for people that played all the way back in the 90s. I played the first few Doom games. Of course, I wasn't born then. I just played them on my computer or phone because I was weird and bought the mobile version of Doom 2 and Doom 1 because I'm insane. I love Doom. So yeah, the final verdict for Doom is not a 10 out of 10. It's not a 9 out of 10. It's an 11 out of 10. Above great. It is spectacular. Actually, no. It's a 666 out of 666 out of 10. No, I'm just joking. That is the devil's number. So yeah, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 in all honesty. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my review of Doom Eternal, and if you want to see any more reviews, or want me to review the new DLC for Doom Eternal that will eventually come out, who knows when it's coming out, but I'll definitely review that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys